Hello everyone. In this video we shall learn about calculation of depreciation. So as we understand, depreciation is charged on all the tangible assets. It basically means a provision which is kept aside every year throughout the life of the asset, so that at the end of the life of the asset we are going to replace the asset with a new asset. It is an accounting method used to allocate the cost of a tangible or physical asset over its useful life. A very simple method under this concept is a straight line method. So let us see how this straight line method of depreciation works. Let us take an example of purchase of an asset. So as an individual, let us assume I have purchased a laptop. Purchased a laptop, which is an asset, on 1st of January 2019. So I assume that I have purchased a laptop. Okay. On 1st January 2019 for rupees, let me assume 55,000. For 55,000. So purchased the laptop on 1st January 2019 for rupees 55,000, and to install certain softwares which were mandatory or essential, I had to spend around rupees 5,000. So total cost of the asset went on to 60,000. So I also assume the life of the asset to be just 3 years, which means after 3 years I need to replace the asset. And again I also assume the scrap value that I will get at the end of 3 years is nil, 0 rupees. So I'm not going to get any scrap value. So I assume it to be 0. So let us start with the solution of this problem, wherein we work with a very simple formula to calculate depreciation. So here depreciation is equal to cost of the asset minus scrap value, if any, the entire thing divided by life of the asset. Okay, so we make use of this formula, which means cost of the asset is how much we have spent 55,000 to purchase, and installation charge is 5,000. So total amount comes to 60,000 minus scrap value 0. So we are not going to get any scrap value, and upon life of the asset, so we have assumed life of the asset is 3 years. So which gives us a depreciation of rupees 20,000 per year. Depreciation per year, which means at the end of third year we are going to have 60,000 rupees with us, which we are going to use to replace the asset. So let us prepare a ledger account showing the workings and how the depreciation will be charged for the asset account, for which I create asset account, debit side, credit side. So on the debit side, our first entry will be, so when did I purchase the laptop? On 1st January 2019. So entry will be to bank account. Amount, how much I have spent to purchase and install. We have spent 60,000 rupees. Okay, done with the first entry, opening entry, bank account. Then the next entry will be to provide depreciation for this. We are completing 1 year on 31st December 2019. Okay, so entry will be by depreciation, amount will be how much? 20,000 we have calculated now. Amount is 20,000. So we do not have any more entry in this. So next entry will be again on 31st December 2019. It will be by balance carried down. So what is the balancing figure over here? Balancing figure is rupees 40,000. Okay. So total amount 60,000. Again, the amount of credit side 60,000. So let us move with the next year. Next year, first entry, the opening date is 1st January 20. We have 2 balance brought down. Amount is how much? Amount is 40,000. Okay. So similarly, on the last date or 1 year, after 1 year, when we are completing 1 more year, entering this transaction on 31st December 20, entry will be by depreciation. Amount will be again 20,000. So again on the same date we will be passing one more entry, that is by balance carried down. So this time the difference is how much? 20,000. So I am writing down the total amount for that year, 40,000. So we are done with the transaction for 2 years. So let us move ahead with the third year, final year. So final year opening date is 1st January 21. Transaction is to balance brought down. Amount is 20,000. Then we have on 31st December 21 final date by depreciation. Amount is how much? 20,000. So we are done. If you are selling the asset on the last date and you are realizing scrap value, then the entry will appear on the credit side as by bank that amount. Okay. So we have assumed that in this case there will be no scrap value. So total amount 20,000 for that year, final year, again 20,000 for the final year, and here we are done with creating asset account, and we have also shown charging of depreciation in the asset account. Thank you very much.